Let's say hello to Doug, who's in Florida. Welcome, Doug.
Hey, Eddie. I'm still laughing from the top of the hour. Reminded me of that scene between Pesci and Leota, the Copa, the kiss call. You know, you really are a funny guy. I could hear it between the two of you guys. You know, you're laughing at the idea of, a Piper reunion. And then, I'm laughing at you going, yeah, sure. Kiss is going to do a whole free thing at Central Park. Yeah, sure. You really are.
Well, but that's it. But I think that would be a wonderful way if they were truly ending their career. I mean, what a give back to the fans. You really want to make a huge event. You really want a scene with a couple 100,000 people there. Anybody could show up. Open it up to everybody. Do a killing on merch. But the final show, the world, it's open. Here we are in Central Park in our home city. Just come on down. No VIP upcharge, no meet and greet, no tiered pricing, no nothing. Just show up and then charge your $100 a T-shirt if people want to buy them.
That's for logical thinkers like you and I. Listen, I had called you to remind you the day that Ric Ocasek died, that you had actually met him and interviewed him.
Yes, and as you said that, Doug, I'm looking at a photo of me and Rick literally on my wall at the moment. It's ridiculous. Thank you for that.
Yeah, not a problem. In the previous segment, you started getting into the MTV Live stuff and the Palladium. I'm going, I can't believe I'm on the phone today, ready to go again. But no, I understand your pain about that. You know, as a music and video historian, I do these things for a living, and there has been a drastic change with that switchover on MTV Live, and they've got their epic, awesome videos, as they call them, and it's just pure shit. Listen, there's a couple of things I just wanted to touch base on.
But real quick, Doug, what that reeks of to me is a channel and a network that wants to spend no money at all on programming, because you can put a channel on the air and you can just license videos because it's promotion from the respective record labels and shuffle them pretty much for free. Maybe pay some publishing, but nothing crazy. But even if you want to show a long form concert like they used to, you got to license that because you didn't produce that content. They literally don't want to spend a dime MTV on anything but the proper channels
or effort at all. Last year at this time, both them and MTV Classic were actually showing Christmas video blocks, and they had started it towards right around Thanksgiving, going into the first week of December. They're not even doing that this year, so I don't even know where
they're sitting on. They're sitting on a ton
gold mine
of old shows in their vaults and archives that they could put on an MTV Classic or an MTV Live and have some fun with that they own. And you're right, it's laziness and it's unbelievable frugality. I don't know why you even have channels on the air if you're not going to put money into them. Yeah. When I was working at VH1 Classic all those years, nobody could understand it. So it's like, you don't want to bump the channel up to HD. Why do you even have it on the air anymore? Like, either take it down altogether or do something with it. But they're literally sitting on 2 or 3, 4 channels that they just exist in this space that they do nothing with.
They've got even more than that. There's actually about 16 of them. There's an app that you can actually, it's a TV app called Pluto, and there's a ton of MTV channels that are on there. Just there's crap. Listen, I didn't want to blow off the reason why I called, because I know you're short for time. There was a segment that you did probably about 2 months ago where you're talking about the most streamed rock artists and heavy metal and hard rock artists, and you had told Ed that Rush wasn't on that list. Well, the reason that it wasn't was the guy who does that metal injection site, Real Flake, didn't even include like Boston, Foreigner, Journey. Rush is actually in the top 35 list of bands of rock bands that are streamed. So they are on that list as far as for streaming is concerned. You just had to read the fine print that he was hand selecting like a top 3.
Oh,
it was real weak sauce. But anyway, one of my other gigs that I do is I am a historian for Rush, and that's one of the reasons that I pretty much called in today to tell you is that I know that your favorite album is Permanent Waves. Coming up in a couple of weeks, we're going to be there at the 40th anniversary of Permanent Waves being released. The company that took over Rush's publishing and bought it, Olay, had renamed themselves. They rebranded themselves into the Anthem Group, oddly enough. And they are going out like full on. I mean, we're talking they're going into the archives. They've got 2 Fogo labs up in Canada. Russia's got literally over almost 20,000 hours of live, unreleased audio, pure soundboard, sound truck related stuff throughout their career. There's going to be an unbelievable box set that's going to be coming out. They got a whole bunch of stuff planned.
Wait, now hold on, Doug. Are you talking about for the 40th of Permanent Waves, or just
Yes.
unrelated to that, or tied to Permanent Waves?
Okay, well, Permanent Waves, this one is going to be the launch of a series that it's going to be, you're gonna really start to see take off with the live sets that they're going to start releasing. And it's not just going to be the standard stuff that, people are leaking out to YouTube and things like that.
Right.
This is the stuff that's been fully mastered and remastered and worked to the core and cleaned up. And there's some great surprises that are coming out that they've been really working hard on for this Permanent Wave box set. And they're going to definitely keep up the Cinema Strangiato thing that they had. It's just time. That's it. It's just taking time to clean all this stuff up. But there's definitely a lot of stuff working there on the Rush archive burner. My question, and I wanted to get your opinion on this, is
I got like 60 seconds.
Okay, what's driving me nuts, man, is Alex Lifeson still getting no respect. I'm seeing all these lists, top 100 lists, top 50 lists, top 20 lists. The man's name never gets mentioned, yet every single cover song I see on YouTube of some band or whatever, nobody can ever land his solos. Nobody can ever do anything. Why do you think he doesn't get the respect that
I don't know, Doug. Great stuff from you. Thank you. I got to run, but I don't know, except for the fact to maybe say because he's not really a big personality. That's the only thing I can think of. You can't question Alex Lifeson's pure talent as a brilliant guitar player on so many levels, and just a brilliant musician, but maybe because he's not, he's not pin-up good-looking, maybe because he's not super animated on stage, maybe because he's not overly flamboyant and Mr. Rockstar. He's a reserved, just nice, kind of cool guy. I don't know. But listen to this. This is all you need to know. Alex Lifeson rules. Anyway, thank you for that.